Good morning. We're here today with Simon Harris, Sales and Marketing Director of Coptrz. Good morning, Simon.
Good morning, Andrea.
Can you please introduce yourself and the company?
Yes, of course. So as you just mentioned, I'm the Sales and Marketing Director here at a business called Coptrz. Coptrz, we exist to revolutionize organizations through utilizing the power of uncrewed technology, so primarily drones. We serve as a 360-degree solutions provider, airframe, payload, periphery, software. We encompass that with a servicing and training wraparound. So we have trained more pilots in the UK than any other organization. The majority of police and military will use our services. Wow. As we take them from zero to hero, chief pilot, to ensure that they're not only able to adapt to the new innovative technology, but also fly with the confidence of being able to collect the data that they're looking for in the most efficient manner possible.
Okay, fantastic. So I was recently on your website and I read what I find a very interesting catchphrase: to revolutionize organizations using drones. Could you please take us through a case study?
Yes, of course. So a good example would be an organization that we assisted involved in infrastructure inspection. So traditionally, the organization was either using manned aircraft or ground teams for the inspection. This is naturally both time-consuming and expensive. So what we did is we provide them with a custom drone solution equipped with best-in-breed sensors and imaging technology. Not only did we reduce their inspection time and cost, but we also improved the accuracy of the data collection and allowed them to access hard-to-reach areas pretty easily as well. That's really important and really the ethos of Coptrz. We start with the customer's requirements. What are they looking to do? Primarily, that's collect some element of data. We then look at that data and we build the use case backwards towards the solution that we provide to them. So we are not a one-horse pony or one-horse company, so to speak. We work with over 20 different global companies to provide best-of-breed solutions to our customers that fit their specific requirements on a case-by-case basis.
Fantastic. Now, we have seen a large surge in drones in the recent years, which prompted what I call the creation of a spin-off from the aviation industry. Now, how will the drone industry further evolve and how is the company positioned?
So the way to consider it at the moment, the technology advancement is moving so quickly that we are not going from, to take Apple as an example, we're not going from iPhone 13 to iPhone 14 right now. We're going from Apple iPhone 1 to Apple iPhone 6. Each time there's a new release. One of the organizations that we worked with recently went from a drone that was unable to fly in wet conditions to being able to fly in wet conditions. As you can imagine, in the UK, that's a pretty big step. Alongside that, the reliability is increasing as well. And the awareness. Part of our job is not just to provide the solutions, but it's also to educate the British economy primarily on the best way to utilize the technology and the understanding of what that technological roadmap looks like further down the line. We typically start with organizations with a small solution sale. So it may be an airframe, the periphery, relevant software to process the data, and of course that training. So we provide the A2 and the GVC qualification alongside off-qual qualifications. Once they prove a use case internally, typically then that is rolled out organization-wide. So I'll give an example as recently of this week. We are trialing some new innovative technology, which is going to require the CAA, so the Civil Aviation Authority, to realign expectations around the regulations and requirements. We went in there, we've trialed one solution. The organization is now satisfied that it meets their requirements, and they're looking on procuring 40 further systems to match their site-wide capabilities from that single use case, rolling it out nationally.
Wow, you guys are going to be quite busy.
We always are, yes. As you mentioned, the compound annual growth rate, depending on when you take it from, is roughly 13%.
Wow.
So it's a very fast-paced industry. And as we say, the technology is evolving almost constantly. There's continually new models, new solutions. And as I say, with the technology advancement, they're getting so much better each time that the customers are experiencing these real-time benefits of the evolution of drone tech.
Fantastic. So let's talk about the future. Where do you see the company in a couple of years' time, and what strategies would you need to achieve to reach the objective?
So over the next 2 years, we see Coptrz as becoming a global leader in providing end-to-end drone solutions. Our strategy involves expanding our portfolio and our products and services. We do this with a very strict validation verification process to not only test what the vendors say the capability of the solutions are, but also what our impression of their technical abilities are. We form strategic relationships and partnerships with leading innovative providers. We continually invest in research and development to ensure that we're staying ahead of the curve. Aside to that, we're looking to, as I probably alluded to, global, expand our presence into new markets and sectors.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Simon. It's been very interesting to talking to you. If you'd like to know more, please contact Simon or Coptrz directly on the website. Well, thank you very much, Simon.
Not a problem. Thank you very much, Andrea.